Hello, Golden State Warriors fans. Welcome to another video on my channel. Today, I bring you exclusive and exciting information about the NBA market featuring Paul George and Jimmy Butler. Stay with me. You're going to like it. Let's start with some big news. Paul George might be leaving the Los Angeles Clippers. That's right, folks. He could become a free agent and join any team. The Philadelphia 76ers have shown interest, but what really matters to us is that the Golden State Warriors are eyeing him as a replacement for Klay Thompson. Just imagine George alongside Steph Curry. Let's delve deeper into this. Paul George is still an incredible player, with impressive averages of 23 points, 5.7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1.5 steals per game last season. Yes, he's 34 years old, but he still has a lot left in the tank and can contribute significantly both defensively and offensively to our team. With him, the Warriors could solve many problems and elevate their game to another level. So who else is excited about this possibility? Returning to Paul George, the idea of having him on our team is exciting. His experience and talent would be a fantastic addition alongside Curry, forming a formidable duo. Even at 34 years old, George still has several high-level seasons ahead of him. And who knows, we might see him wearing the Warriors jersey and helping to pursue another championship. To better understand the situation, let's delve into Paul George's statistics and what he can bring to the Warriors. Last season, he averaged 23 points per game, which is quite impressive. This demonstrates his ability to still score heavily and be an offensive force on the team. Additionally, George averaged 5.7 rebounds per game, indicating he can also contribute significantly on defense, helping to protect the paint and secure those important rebounds. Another important statistic is his average of 3.5 assists per game. This indicates that George is not just a scorer, but also a player who can create opportunities for his teammates. He has a very good court vision and can make precise passes, which is essential for a team like the Warriors that excels in collective play and ball movement. And we can't forget about defense. With an average of 1.5 steals per game, Paul George shows he's a solid defender, capable of stealing the ball and starting fast breaks. His presence on defense would be a big boost for the Warriors, who always value players that can contribute on both ends of the court. In addition to the statistics, we have to consider Paul George's experience. He is an NBA veteran with many years in the league and extensive playoff experience. This background is valuable for a team constantly pursuing the championship. Having an experienced player like George on the roster can be a game changer in crucial moments, helping to guide younger players and maintaining composure under pressure. Now let's consider the chemistry he could have with Stephen Curry. Curry is one of the best players in the NBA with an incredible ability to create plays and score from anywhere on the court. Having someone like Paul George alongside him would open up even more possibilities for the Warriors' offense. Imagine the two of them together, creating plays, alternating between long-range shots and drives to the basket. It would be a formidable duo capable of destabilizing any opposing defense. Another important point is leadership. Paul George is a natural leader, and this could be very beneficial for the Warriors. He could take on a leadership role both on and off the court, helping to guide younger players and keep the team focused on their goals. George's leadership, combined with Curry's, could create an atmosphere of hard work and determination that is necessary to achieve success in the NBA. Now speaking a bit about Jimmy Butler. His situation with the Miami Heat is becoming increasingly complicated. Sources say the Heat may make a tough decision and trade him. Pat Riley has already mentioned they wouldn't offer Butler a maximum contract, suggesting that if a good offer comes up, he could be traded. Could Butler be packing his bags for another team? Butler is another player who has been extremely valuable to his team. He averages 21.5 points per game, along with 6.9 rebounds and 7.1 assists per game. This shows he is a complete player capable of contributing in multiple areas of the game. However, his situation with the Miami Heat is uncertain, which opens up the possibility of him being traded. If the Warriors were interested in Butler, it could be a significant addition to the team. He is known for his work ethic and determination on the court. Butler is a player who isn't afraid to take on responsibilities and could be a great leader in the locker room. However, his acquisition would also depend on how negotiations unfold and which pieces the Warriors would be willing to part with in a trade. Comparing Paul George and Jimmy Butler, both are high-level players who could bring many benefits to the Warriors. However, each has their own characteristics and strengths. George is a prolific scorer and a solid defender, while Butler is a more versatile player, capable of contributing in various areas of the game. The decision on which player would be the best addition to the team would depend on the specific needs of the Warriors and how each would fit into the team's dynamics. Now, considering how these potential acquisitions could impact the future of the Warriors, it's important to take into account the current context of the team. With some key players like Stephen Curry and Draymond Green advancing in age, the team is at a crucial phase where they need to think about both the present and the future. Adding a player like Paul George or Jimmy Butler could provide the necessary boost to compete for more championships while there is still time. Last season demonstrated that despite some ups and downs, the Warriors still have what it takes to compete at the highest level. However, adding more talent to the roster is always a good idea, especially when it comes to players with the quality and experience of George or Butler. They could provide the depth and versatility that the team needs to handle the rigors of a long NBA season and the challenges of the playoffs. Another aspect to consider is the impact that a high-profile signing could have on team morale and confidence. Seeing the organization make significant moves to strengthen the roster could inspire all players to elevate their game and further commit to the goal of winning another championship. This renewed energy could be the difference maker in critical moments of the season. For Warriors fans, the possibility of seeing Paul George or Jimmy Butler wearing the team's jersey is something to get excited about. Both are players who have excelled in the NBA and have what it takes to make a real difference. The anticipation and excitement surrounding these potential additions are tangible, and it's precisely this kind of market move that can define the future of a franchise. And we must not forget about the off-court impact. High-profile players like George and Butler bring with them an increase in the franchise's visibility, which can result in more media attention, larger audiences, and an increase in ticket and merchandise sales. This not only benefits the organization financially, but also helps build the Warriors' brand in the long term. So, my friends, what remains for us to do is to continue closely following these stories. The NBA market is unpredictable, and many things can happen. One thing is certain. The Warriors are always seeking ways to improve and compete at the highest level. And with possibilities like Paul George and Jimmy Butler on the horizon, the future looks bright. So what do you think? Would you prefer to see Paul George or Jimmy Butler on our team? Leave your opinions in the comments. I'm eager to hear what you think about this. And of course, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to not miss any updates about our beloved Golden State Warriors. Until next time, and let's go, Warriors!